Okay, it's Thursday, May 20th. What a shit show of a show. First of all, you're back to having stupid alien fishtail pony head top of the head bullshit. You had one day you looked human, Megan. And the first fucking topic and the second topic are about goddamn masks again. I want to lose my fucking mind. You always have the same goddamn answer. The messaging's been crap. So confusing. The White House has done a terrible job. And then you got a little dust up with Joy. Second time this week. I see a pattern. And it was real cute. How you sort of take digs at each other when you're not really talking to each other. She said, I hope when I die, people say nice things about me. Well, most people. She knows that she was talking about you, not saying nice things about her when she dies. And your husband works for that network. Joy doesn't like. But listen, Joy was right. You're trying to equate African American vaccine hesitancy to Republican moron vaccine hesitancy. False equivalence. You can't make that argument. She's right. The Republican hesitancy from listening to Fucker Carlson and Sean Hannity and all the Fox News bullshit it is not the same in any way, shape, or form as the vast history of African Americans being used as science experiments. You didn't have a leg to stand on that one, but you just kept shouting. And we all know you're not going to wear your mask unless somebody makes you, because you're going to do whatever you want without any consideration to, anyone else around you who's immunocompromised, or you're just living for shot girl summer. Hashtag. Insufferable. We found out that you were in New York for a couple of days recently, which is interesting. I wonder if those are the days you had off, because, you have a studio here in New York. You could have gone into work. But, you're living your best life. You say, back to normal. Yesterday you said the pandemic was over. Why aren't you back in studio? Sarah's there. You might have a friend to talk to. Don't worry, Joy's going to stay home. And she doesn't want a hug from you. Then we talked to a man whose father was killed by the police, and the police will not release the footage from the body cameras. And, Whoopi asks the question, shouldn't this just be standard practice? Like, transparency is important. And you give the very thoughtful answer of, I don't give a crap what the law is. I'm not a lawyer. I don't know the law. You tout yourself as this, political, animal kind of gal. And, politics is about policy and making law. And, that just shows yet again another example of a Republican who has no interest in governing, but just in the sport of politics, which doesn't, by the way, help anyone. But you've never been, I guess, one to do anything under the guise of helping others, just helping Meghan. And that I don't understand who's picking these topics, but y'all need to stop talking about the masks. It's a one-note argument out of you, Meghan, and it's so circular. There's so many other things that are going on in the world, and it looked today like we had a lot of filler time. I don't know why Whoopi's asking about mustaches and body hair. It just we you know the state of New York is now sharing investigative information about the former twice impeached disgraced ex-president, um, and there's a potential criminal case against him, but we haven't mentioned that once on the show. Um, I don't know. It was a bad filler day today, and you looked stupid and bratty.